Okay, so what do we see here? Anything different?
No, but it's quite lovely.
Looks like maybe refreshed paint, so I got a paint job.
Why would they bother?
Probably not gonna get the top floor of the Twain today.
No problem. Oh gosh, that's right, huh? Oh no, my life is ruined.
Huh?
We're not gonna get a proper Star Wars Land update today.
Won't be able to get the top floor of the Twain because of the rain.
It's like that these new weather conditions.
Here, let's do this though. Let's go down this trail. Hey Ian, remember when they were building that?
Yeah, and you and other people are like, no, it's gonna move like the one from the old Nature's Wonderland. I'm like, guys, you can
People
see in
thought
the
that.
steel,
I didn't
it's
think
fixed.
so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Because there would
You can see
be.
it from the steel, it's fixed in place.
You would see some sort of oscillating mechanism in there while they were building it.
The two shapes wouldn't be built as one structure.
No, no, they wouldn't. That would be the world's worst oscillating rock.
If that's oscillating, we got bigger problems.
But they did a magnificent job with this here, don't you think?
And by next year, you won't actually be able to see any of this.
By next
you'll
year,
be shoulder to shoulder.
We won't fit in this space.
Yep.
Wow. Right through that wall, Ian. Right on the other side of that wall.
On the other side of that wall, there's a brawling cantina fight happening.
Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. Because somebody crashed the Millennium Falcon. You made me lose. Can you imagine? Yeah, there are.
I'm pretty sure they're not going to let you fully.
No,
fail.
I know.
The failures that you don't do as well, don't get.
Sure.
As much.
No, I get that.
That's the failure condition.
No,
because they recognize that kind of
You
thing
can't.
wouldn't be fun.
Well, there are people who think that you could crash it at jump.
Yeah, even though, like, I'm pretty sure Scott Trowbridge, either at Star Wars Celebration, D23, or one of those Galactic Nights panels they have on the studios, said, no, we recognize that's not fun, but you could ding it up and not earn as much, credits.
Right.
And,
or have somebody come after you a little bit.
Or, come kind of rustle you up. So there's still a consequence. There's still a failure condition. So your choices and actions still matter, but not to the point of being like, wow, that was...
But even to that degree, I think that there are going to be some people who are wound tight enough that would be upset that they didn't fully win their adventure and said Cantina Brawl.
Should probably also not ride Toy Story Mania or Astro.
But that's not a team. This is the first ever team concept.
You can, Buzz, you can kind of screw each other on Buzz too. By being,
but it's not a team.
Spinning.
But it's not a team, no. It's not a team. Like,
I know, it is a new, certainly an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
And especially this rides, the whole point is they craft a specific story and direct your attention where they want it.
Sure.
When you give guest choice, that does throw a whole new set of variables into the mix. Which is, I'm curious how they go about designing that.
Ian, we haven't done this in a while. Show me where we are on this map.
About here-ish.
Yeah. That's the entrance, right? I can't point because I am.
Again, pretty much here, because when we come in, we'll then be able to go into one of those ways.
I think this is the path right there.
Oh, this is a little bit older art, because I believe this is the Fantasyland side right here, the Fantasyland entrance side.
Right, so this...
Up here-ish is the Frontierland entrance.
Yeah, right, because you can kind of see a vague path right there.
Yeah.
And right here. Oh, look, that could be the entrance right there.
That might be us.
That might be us right there. And then this whole expansive universe will unfold before you. And then this is where, this is where the brawls will happen. People were asking in the last video I did, you're not going to actually go in.
Well, I get the impression that Falcon that may be like a walkthrough.
You think?
I think people want to be able to actually walk around and explore the Falcon.
Because it is a scale model, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't really...
Or full scale, I should say.
You can't really explore a queue unless they're doing like you just wait for your group to be called or something.
I wonder though, because that would get really crowded in there super fast, and you couldn't fit more than 40, 50 people in there, I bet, right?
No, but otherwise, like everyone would, so as soon as they get into the queue, are going to want to stop and take pictures, but they need to get people into the actual vehicle.
Yeah.
You can't have people wandering around.
No, you won't be able to stop and examine the queue.
You want to be able to look around at the Falcon.
What do you think?
So my hope, again, there's been no like exact word or even rule, but I would hope that Falcon that will be part 2, you'll be allowed to walk around.
I'm going to say that's probably not likely, I think. Just for the reasons you mentioned, because it'd be too crowded, it'd be too popular.
Everything's going to be too crowded.
That's true.
that's a moot point. The moment that they decided we're doing a Star Wars land, they lit a match on this place. Okay.
That's so true. What did you think of the interiors that we saw on the?
They look fantastic.
God, are you kidding?
If someone didn't insist that no, that's part of the ride, say no, that's the movie set in Pinewood and what?
No, it's not.
But it's not.
It's not, dude. That's the queue. And those buttons are the cockpit that should be. Do you see the shots with him pushing the buttons and stuff?
That's literally my dream.
I know.
Sitting there in the pilot seat, being all right, punch it, and just.
Dude, how are we just gonna run lines all day when we ride? Is that what we're gonna do? Like if
I mean, I'm probably gonna be really into it.
I know.
Whether I'm pilot or whatever, I would literally probably just letting myself get very into the story.
If you're a gunner, for sure, I'm gonna tell you not to get too cocky.
Yeah.
You're gonna say you got one.
Yeah. And then I'll yell back to the engineers, turn auxiliary power to rear deflectors. We definitely, someone will be like here and say, we definitely do.
That's the engineer's job. That's the engineer's, oh yeah, right? Yeah. Well, no, he didn't call Chewie.
No, but then Kira said, we definitely do.
Yeah. What is that?
And there's Chewie, get in.
Oh my God, so great. And then there's Liz, just standing by. Star Wars, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. She's been playing Pokemon this whole time while we were talking. And, I have not stopped rolling. How long is this segment? 20 minutes.
Because your computer gets mad at you when it's too big of a file.
She's so right. My computer gets mad at me when it's too big of a file. I love her so much. That's my wife.
It's true. It's not fun fighting with your computer to get something basic done.
No, but the thing is that it drives me bananas when downloading gets difficult. I start panicking, feeling like, okay, I've just lost the whole show. We have to come back on Sunday and recreate everything we just did, which obviously is not going to happen. That always
works so well when we try to recreate a funny bit we just.
So I'm going to pause real quick. Okay, should we go down the other trail yet?
I mean, it is the fun trail.
Oh, woohoo! Let's do it. Love the fun trail.
It has a stagecoach, Liz. That's fun. And it has more trees.
I do love trees.
Look, I have a cactus too. Look, I have two cactuses.
See, it's fun.
Fantastic.
Look at all the fun that's happening right now. Cactuses are fun.
They got these lanterns.
Yeah, and that Knott's Berry Farm stagecoach. You know, you want to hear some fun story? My mom gave me, Ian, a steam trunk, kind of like
steam trunk.
Yeah, is that what they call it? No, steamer trunk. What are they? It's like that luggage, right there.
Luggage. Okay.
She gave me one of those that came over from Sweden.
Oh wow.
Somebody, her family emigrated from Sweden 100 years ago, and they put stuff in it.
Actually 100 years ago, or the way we say it?
No, actually 100 years ago, yeah. And also they came with one of those little tiny guitars too, right there.
Wow.
Yeah. Why is there a tiny guitar? Oh, a train's coming. Can you see it?
You should be able to see it.
Not really.
Never mind.
No.
You can see it. Just.
Hi.
All right, let's keep going into Fantasyland. See what's going on in there in the rain. I know one thing that they do is they close teacups and Alice in Wonderland.
They're just, the road, everything's a little too outside. Everyone get too wet.
Yeah.
Oh my.
But we'll see.
You can just sit this way and just walk around.
Well, that's a great way to enjoy the Disney winds. You know, like it takes the pressure off of hitting rides when it's really rainy out. And then you can just kind of walk around and enjoy things a little bit. Why? How come? Hey, just now everybody gave me the side eye. Do I look crazy or something? Like they were all giving me the side eye.
I mean, doesn't that happen all the time?
I don't notice it like I did that time though.
Casey's running, Dumbo's running.
I want to try. Well, I want to do Storybook if we can, but I guess the seats will be wet though, huh?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Did you bring a towel? Anyone? No?
So,
Look, she's leaving a trail of bubbles because of the rain.
Yes, that's why.
So do you hear that red rose is definitely becoming permanent?
It is? Well, you know, I don't mind if they do that. Just give me some permanent signage.
Well, that's what I mean. The Disney Ambassadors Instagram page on one of their stories. They said, "Oh look at the sign shop. Look at this guy making a proper sign for Red Rose Tavern."
How long is that dingy sign been there?
Oh, like a year and a half at least.
Year
It
and
was
a
like
half,
January,
right?
February of last year.
Yeah.
Again, it's a bummer. That means Pinocchio's Village House would have probably never
That makes me
returned.
sad a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
I really like the Village House.
So I feel like the Renaissance film stuff get plenty of representation in the parades and shows.
Yeah, yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
So I like having the actual land be a lot of classic stuff. But
Well, and that's Fantasyland,
that
really,
movie
yeah.
made literally over $1 billion. So you know,
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
to make Aladdin exactly like it.
Yeah, yeah. I heard a rumor.
What rumor?
I heard a rumor.
I mean, you've heard lots of rumors. So
We're not getting Arendelle.
We're not? Good.
No. We're getting something more like Beauty and the Beast.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
in terms of just dining or in terms of ride? Because like Tokyo, they're getting a ride.
They're gonna get
Ride and restaurant.
That's cool.
Yeah, both.
Just at Cinderella House.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
That comes to pass. Cool.
Anyway, let's move on. Casey Jr.'s wide open. We just did Casey though,
We did.
So?
so we can't do it again.
So?
By the law of the show,
Yeah,
ideally,
That's
4 weeks minimum.
silly. That's silly rule.
No,
it's
it's
to
not
keep
silly.
things from being repetitive.
Right. It's good common sense.
So the people who watch don't say, wait, you just did this, I just saw
Because
it.
they do
That
say
is
that.
true.
They do say that.
Have a toast.
Well, we may do that later.
Dumbo? Carousel.
Dumbo would be wet also, wouldn't it? Although I'm wearing a poncho, so I don't care. And it would cover my bottom. It looks like Storybook isn't even open.
I imagine they just don't run it in the rain for the very reason that everyone would just be
Yeah.
sitting in a slow-moving boat in
Yep.
the rain.
Anything that collects water probably wouldn't run, which is why I'm surprised Dumbo's running.
It may be light enough that there can be a small drain in there.
Yeah. Come on. Yep, teacups are down, Alice is down.
Go Toontown, go to Roger.
No.
I don't know what you want from me.
I don't want anything from you. I want to look at these ducks right here. It does look kind of pretty seeing this boarding area, loading area, the queue, without any people in it.
Look, that means this gets to just act as a beautiful water feature with
Right.
Their
lovely
duckies are
landscaping.
probably so happy.
Very
right
nice.
now. Are you guys happy duckies?
Do you think ducks like the rain?
Yeah, I would assume so.
I think ducks like the rain also. I want to walk out there on that dock.
I don't think the CM is going to let you do that.
You know what we can do, Ian? Let's go walk onto the other dock. Let's go to the motorboat cruise.
Yes, we can do that.
What?
Motorboat cruise docks. Dock.
It would be so cool if we saw Mary Poppins like in her other outfit and she has her umbrella.
How come
That
we?
would be
Yeah, I would love to see because we don't ever get to see Mary in her
her other outfit.
nanny outfit. Let's go this way.
She only meets in her Jolly Holiday outfit.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna die.
Baby, you're fine. You're being dramatic.
I'm gonna take baby steps, just like Bob.
Baby steps to the boat.
Baby steps. Baby steps. Baby steps to the motorboat dock. Baby steps to the motorboat dock.
You can borrow my slicker.
Oh, they put the chairs and tables back.
Yeah.
Gosh. Just ruining all my fun. I really liked it up there.
I mean, they could also just, get some more tables and chairs and put them up there too. That'd be cool.
They didn't though.
No, they did, but they could.
Okay, so what do we see here? Anything different?
No, but it's
I
quite
mean,
lovely.
looks like maybe refreshed paint because I got a paint job.
Why would they bother? Yeah, you're right. It
Because
is,
they're not close enough to this thing going yet.
they should be.
Is this a prime expansion space in the future? Sure, but I don't think that's near enough in the future to warrant its removal now. Especially when they want to have as much usable space when Star Wars opens as possible.
Yeah.
Taking this out to start for a project that hasn't started yet when Star Wars is coming?
I wonder if, I haven't looked, but do you think that there's some YouTube video of the actual motorboat cruise?
There might be like pieced together video from like old home videos, the way
That's what I'm
the way
thinking.
Martin Vibbs does for Epcot stuff.
Yeah.
So
I would like to see like this, because clearly that used to be open right there, right?
Yeah,
This,
I mean, it was only a number. It was in the last decade that they filled it in.
yeah.
For a while, the actual canal was still there.
Fresh Baked, if you're not sure what we're talking about, what I'm saying is that, okay, well, we're all kind of aware that boats used to load up right here. This was a queue, and you could get in a little motorboat and take a little cruise
Through some lovely canals.
through these canals back here. And I can't even imagine it. I can't, in my mind's eye, because I never did it.
No, that's before my time.
Right,
Sure. Or at least before I can remember anyways.
Yeah.
I think it may have still been around while I was alive, but I have no memory.
Or Gummy Glen might have been.
Well, I think that was, I'm pretty sure that was just a temporary overlay for like the summer. They did a bunch of like Disney afternoon stuff on this,
okay.
because that was before Toontown existed. It was like a,
Yeah.
it was like a pre-Toontown sort of thing. They had like a wall facade, and that's when all
Yeah.
the original Disney afternoon stuff was really popular.
Yeah.
So they had that going on.
All right. Well, I can't, like, I just can't. You could take a boat through here. Wouldn't that have been lovely?
It would.
Does it, you know, whenever I look on the monorail, I don't see a lot of real estate back there, but how far back could you go? That's what I want to
Far
see.
enough, apparently.
Yeah, is it far enough that it constitutes an actual ride? Like, do you feel fulfilled at all? Or do you just go out there and come back? You know what I mean? Like, how much more real estate is there back there of river, or whatever you want to call this? Having said that, this is where we're talking about the Fantasyland expansion, is this area right here. They would take over, you know, the theater and probably some of that backstage area and come all the way across over here, if there is one. And it would be...
And that's just because this
Here.
is this is just the logical place to expand.
Sure, because it's not being used really, except for these tracks right here. And that's it. These tracks are the only purpose of monorail tracks. Otherwise, it's just a place to look and, you know, sit. But I mean,
I would honestly, I would love to have something like the boats, because I love everything just
Right?
just a park. It's just
Yeah.
beautiful as a park, and you go through and you enjoy it for its tranquility.
there
Not
is
because there's action and
Not
everywhere
enough
is
of
just
that.
beautiful landscaping that you're enjoying.
Yeah, I mean, I get their desire to do that because they need a place to put these people,
Yeah.
but the park needs more places where you can just get away, you know?
Fortunately, being just a park is not in their interests.
Yeah. So there's that. All of my theories are being struck down today by Disney. But as Ian said, not like there isn't a long-term plan. It's just not happening in the short term. The long-term plan is happening in the long term. Right? Maybe? No?
Again, if they're gonna whether it's Fantasyland or Tomorrowland, that is just prime expansion space.
Well,
That's just
it has long been my understanding that it is going to be Fantasyland first, then Tomorrowland.
Oh, that's not fair, because Tomorrowland's a lower priority.
Yeah, very low priority. Yeah.
We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out some of our other videos and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. We truly are the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time. Fresh Baked!